Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Best Life Health Show. We are here again, once again, to talk about an important topic, which is disability. So, we are talking about disability. We are going to look at disability myth and see how we can debunk all those myths and then put facts beside the myth so that it will help us to make the right decision. It's gonna be a very interesting episode. So viewers, please come close and then listen to us. We have a special guest who is he's one of us. He has been our guest here on the show by name Dr. Hanny Joshua Hanny.
Yes.
Joshua Hanny is a pathologist, a consultant pathologist with the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital. He's also, he's the right person to talk about this topic. He's also someone living with disability. So we have invited him here it's a kind of advocacy and trying to debunk all those myths and then advocate strongly for people living with disability. So, sir, you're welcome once again.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
for having me.
So, viewers, without wasting much of our time, we look at disability, the myth questions. So, the first question we have on our list is, let's hear you.
Okay, so the first one says disability means no ability.
Nothing can be far from the truth. Disability is not the same as no ability.
Okay.
I used to say that, I used to put it this way. If you can see, then you can talk.
Yeah.
You can hear, you can dance.
Yeah.
So if you have a disability in your eyes, you can't see, but you have other things that you can do. So disability is not the same as no ability. In fact, to be very strict, there's no person that doesn't have one form of disability or the other, right?
You're right.
And yet people have different abilities. So I debunk that
myth. So disability does not mean what? No ability. In fact, there is this saying that there is ability in every disability. So they are not,
You see, the way nature works is just like for us in pathologists, there's something we call adaptation.
Okay.
Physiological adaptation.
Okay.
When there is, for instance, if you lose one of your kidney,
okay,
the remaining one immediately becomes adapt to do the work of the two.
Of both.
I can do it. So it is with any form of disability. See, if you can't see, nature has a way of augmenting other functions in your body that you begin to perform others very well. So there's no thing like disability means no ability.
So we have to advocate strongly and also advise, encourage people living with disability that you have a lot of potentials,
yes,
a lot of abilities. If I don't allow anybody to talk you down.
Yeah, I did this.
Don't allow anybody.
Yes, I did a lot of this with some of my friends that come around me, people living with disability. Okay. When they come, they say, "Are you a doctor?" They are surprised. I said, "Look, there are a lot of things you can do. If you can see, you can sing. You can handle the microphone and sing, and you sing very well, and make a lot of money for yourself, right?" So there's nothing like disability. There is no ability. Right? Yes, there's always ability.
All right. So thank you, sir, for that. So the next question on our list is.
Okay, so this one says people with disabilities need help. Okay, I think help in this aspect, they're talking about pity. You know, people tend to pity people with disabilities. They say, ah, look at this one. Hey, yeah, oh. They start.
Yeah, yes, I
That's
don't,
Nigerian factor. Hey, yeah.
yes, actually, personally, I don't like that word help because of what you're trying to say, right? Even though in a strict sense it's correct because every human being need one help or the other. But I don't personally like that help, especially when it comes to people living with disability, all right? Because of the sentiment with it. People living with disability don't need help. All they need is an enabling environment to pursue their vision and their ambition. They can do that perfectly well, perfectly well. When I made up my mind to study medicine, there were challenges all over. Many people look at it in different ways. There were oppositions, but that was what was appealing to my heart. And I pursued it. And with God on my side, I am here by God's grace. So I don't think people with disability. What's the question again?
The people with disabilities
Should yeah. The help they need is enabling environment, empowerment, right?
It's not just money. It's not just giving them 20 naira, 15 naira, 100 naira. No.
Create an enabling environment for them, environment that is suitable with their particular type of challenges, right? I told one of the things people were telling me in that days, I was like, how are you going to practice? How are you going to practice? I told them, what? My brain, my hands, and everything is there. It's just that I cannot stand. I can create if I know what to do, I can create an enabling environment for and do what I know what to do. And that's exactly what I'm doing now.
Exactly.
So that enabling environment is what we are advocating from the government to create that enabling environment, and not pity, and not actually pity. And then legislations to protect us from bullies in the society that will want to intimidate us and begin look down and bring all sorts of sentiment. Yeah, I'm saying this from experience, right? I know what I went through in the university, just not for anything, just because I'm physically challenged. So we need that legislation to protect us and that enabling environment for a lot of people with disability out there wants to make it, they want to do it. But the environment has been designed to favor the physically fit people, right? They make staircase for them to climb with no ramp for those that are on wheelchair to climb. No, nothing.
Which is very
you want to go to public building. You have no. I sometimes I have an electronic wheelchair, but I can't use it to our banks. If I go to the bank, I have to come down and crawl to the bank. But if there was a enabling environment, I come down from my car into my electronic wheelchair and enter easily. But first thing we need in schools, provision should be made to help those that have one challenge or the other pursue their career. Exactly. So, and not pity. I hate that pity. And by the special grace of God, I have competed very well with the physically fit people, academically and professionally. Today, I don't think there is any doctor who would want to tell me that he is more doctor than I am. Maybe because I'm physically fit. No. We wrote the same exam, we passed through the same training, and some of them I do better than them when it comes to this thing. This is not just for pride. It's just to encourage the people that are living with disability that you can, and we are not to be pitied.
You can,
right,
you can. That's the word. You
yeah,
can.
Yeah.